Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to day one of our new trigger point routine. It's going to be abs and quads. So upper abs. You got two spots, left and right. You can do the middle if you want, but I prefer not to stay on that. So either one. And you actually want to get underneath the ribs preferably, but to do so, you're probably going to want to use a theracane, like such, when you're laying down, or a boomstick. We're going to be affiliating with this company soon. This is my favorite tool I've been using for about 6 years. Very intense, and it's probably one of the most effective trigger point release treatments that I've used. So, we can also use the ball, softball, but we're just going to keep it simple. Upper abs, 1 or 2, and then you can even go explore downwards towards the middle of the abs as well. So, if you're doing that with a ball, like most of you are, go grab a book that you don't really care about and just have some corrective exercise book. It's completely useless. Put the ball on that, because you'll never need that book again anyways. You're just going to want to lay into it. Now, you don't want to hyperextend like that. You want to kind of tuck it in, but you also want to just relax your entire body in to the ball. I like to get a little bit of a stretch going like this, and just try to relax into it. Now, I'm going side to side on that band that I found, and once again, you want a nice neutral spine in the lower back, but you want to kind of cock that chest up, push that chest out at the same time, and expose all that tension. So once again, guys, you're going to be doing 5 to 10 minutes each trigger point.
Each side, right?
Each side.
Nice.
During those 5 to 10 minutes, you're going to explore a little bit within the upper abs and the middle abs, different angles, deep pressure to the bone. Me, myself, I've taken a big break from working out, and I've just been trigger pointing, doing my correctives. I really advise you guys to do the same. A lot of us have a lot of deficiencies and dysfunctions and restrictions that we need to work through, and if you're still working out, that could just make it worse, and this could just be completely useless, to be honest. I am kind of going side to side towards the oblique as well. Now, that's one way to do it with a softball. If that's all you got, use that. Very effective, but I'm going to show you my favorite way behind the scenes, right? And you're just going to lay down. Make sure that your lower back's nice and flat. Use your theracane, and I'm just going to poke in right where I was, the upper ab, right? Right.
Oh, nice. It's deep.
Horrible. Not much to talk about this, just very intense, deep pressure, as much as you can handle. Tuck the butt, make sure the chest is rising up. You don't want to be rounded forward like that, you'll take away from it. And then once again, you want to explore underneath the ribs. Ooh. I'm in pain because I haven't done this one in a while. And this is the muscle that pulls you down forward when you're typing. A lot of us have overactive upper abs.
And this can impinge on digestion, right?
Oh yeah. This will strangulate your organs.
All your vital organs are in that area.
Now I'm on the right ab, but once again, make sure that you're spending 5 to 10 minutes each side. But if you're on the right quadrant, you'll definitely feel your liver, which could be a little bit tender as well. That was 2 minutes. I'm just going to show you the boomstick real quick. Once again, I'm going to keep repeating this, 5 to 10 minutes each side. Don't shortchange it. Spend some time, as much time as you need. Take your time, relax, enjoy it. But at the same time, don't half-ass it. Make sure that pain is about an 8 to 9. Now this is the boomstick. It's actually a little bit less invasive than this. This is why I like it. It's heavy. I don't need to push as hard. I just need to get in the right position, relax the leg, and just work downwards a little bit towards the middle abs. I'm going to find a different angle. I can feel that go all the way down my leg, my hip. Ooh.
What type of breathing style are you doing, Nick?
I'm just trying to bear with it, but normally you want to breathe through your nose and breathe into the trigger point where I'm hitting. Suck your tongue in and get some good rib expansion with your breath through your nose. Oh, You can also feel this in your back as well if you hit that deep enough. All right, guys. Hopefully that was pretty clear. That's the upper abs, the middle abs, a little bit of the obliques as well. You do which one you want. Just once again find what's dull, achy, tender, what radiates. Preferably that's going to be your hot spot for sure. Once you find that, spend some time on it. Make sure it's painful. Make sure you're always on that threshold of pain as much as you can handle, but you can still relax. Next one's going to be the quads. Once again.
So we recommend pausing the video, having them do 5 to 10 minutes per side, and then watching the quad now.
Exactly. Pause the video, spend some more time on it, explore. You might want to spend even 10 to 15 minutes the first time to really understand where those hot spots and those restrictions are coming from.
And there's so many layers.
Exactly. So, softball for the quads. Now for the quads, I'm just going to break it up into 2 portions. We're going to be hitting either the rectus femoris, that's going to be down the middle. So we're going to start at that ASIS joint right here. Laying it like that, go down, side to side, go down, side to side. 5 to 10 minutes the entire time, just kind of exploring. I already know where my hot spots are, so I'm going to spend time on the big knots that I have found. I encourage you to pause the video now, do some exploration work, and once you find those big bad boys, hold it 5 to 10 minutes at least. That's the rectus femoris, that's straight down the middle, but you can also do the 45 on this video as well. And that's simply just, here's the middle, you're just going to go more towards the 45 between the IT band and the rectus femoris right here. So what I like to do is start here, side to side, very slow. And I'm talking like this slow. So we're starting at the middle, right? Now, the thing is, the quads, like most muscles, you need to first get into it and rest into it. The quads are very tense. It's going to take some time until your muscle kind of relaxes and allows you to penetrate a little bit deeper into that fascia. So I'm on the middle, but I'm going to go to the side. Oof, I don't even need to because that rectus femoris I just found where it's really bad. And just fold it over that ball. You can bend the knee a little bit if you want, but honestly I don't like to do that too much because I can take away from it as well. Just try to relax into it. Make sure you're not compromising your spine, your neck. It's very important. You might have to hold yourself up in a plank if you want. I prefer that, or you can lay down if you maybe feel a bit weaker, a little bit of shoulder tension, or you're just tired, lazy maybe. It's all right, we get like that. So I'm on the middle, right? I'm gonna go to the side a little bit, explore.
Well, I'm gonna give him a pillow next. Show him you could use a pillow.
Yes.
Throw that underneath. So say you got a pillow, you can use that to help support your lower back.
But at the same time, I'm not resting into the pillow. I'm still pushing, tucking my butt, pushing my weight into the ball.
Nice.
And trying to balance as much weight as possible on that ball. Honestly, it's so bad where I'm on right now with that ball that it's not even worth me moving. Find that spot that just kind of paralyzes you with that pain. That's what we're looking for. So, 5 to 10 minutes, side to side. I'm just gonna go slowly down. I found another spot. I'm just gonna hold that. This is all you wanna do. Maybe some small micro movements that are localized on that dull, achy, tender spot that hopefully radiates outwards. For example, if I'm all the way up here, I can actually feel this in my knee and my hip if I go deep enough with that ball. You can use a lacrosse ball as well. You can also use this PVC pipe, 2-inch PVC pipe from Home Depot. I'll show you that real quick. I actually like this one a lot because it makes it a little bit easier to roll to the side to get that 45. So this one you can lay down all the way, or a plank. Honestly, this is just as bad. And I'm just gonna go to the side. Yep. But once again, you're starting from the top, you're working all the way to the bottom, 5 to 10 minutes, very, very slowly. You might even need more time for the quads because this is a huge muscle, and the hips control almost everything in your body. It's crazy. A lot of problems stem from the hips.
And usually when you hold it, say, on a spot, it takes about a minute to 2 just to relax. So you can't stay on that spot, right, for about a minute or 2 until you think of even about moving.
Exactly. Guys, take your time with this. This is why we're only doing 2 trigger points per video, because we want you to not be too heavy with the trigger points themselves, but more importantly, explore these areas, become intimate with your own body, because a lot of us have lost touch with feeling our body. We're very numbed. We don't realize how much stress we're actually storing, how much trauma we're holding on to. And a lot of these problems, these emotional problems that people are experiencing nowadays could be fixed with simple, at-home trigger point release. You don't need to go to a chiropractor. You don't need to go to a physical therapist. You just need to understand your body and start working on it. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. This was Abs and Quads. Check out our newly updated website, mitigatestress.com. We're going to be putting these videos on the mobility guide in a nice, concise order very soon. Be on the lookout for that. Subscribe, follow our Instagram, Mitigate Stress as well. We'll see you in the next video.